How we doing? Nightrev never gets first. This is weird. It's weird. It's weird that Nightrev is here and stole first, and Shane isn't. That's weird. Normally Shane's here within like a minute. To the point where sometimes Shane is in chat before I get the Discord pinned. How we doing? How you doing, Nightrev? How's it going? How you doing? I'm still sick, but better? Question mark? I don't know. Good nom-nomming on pizza at the minute. What kind of pizza? What kind of pizza? You will be judged. You will be judged. What kind of pizza? Are we talking like normal pizza? Cheese and pepperoni? Basic. I say basic as if I haven't been eating cheese pizza only for 99% of my life. But also I hate pepperoni on pizza because the texture, the texture of the pepperonis, no. Why are they like that? I don't like it. Hot wings though. I haven't had wings in years. Like a long time. Like I don't remember the last time I had wings. It was a long time ago. Like swimming. And I love swimming. I haven't been swimming. Like how long ago now? Hold on, I have to think this one through. Yeah, I think at least 8 or 9 years since I've gone swimming, and I love swimming. So it's devastating. When I realized, oh my god, I haven't been swimming in so long. And then I started thinking about the last time I went swimming, and I was like, holy shit. I haven't gone swimming since before I was in high school. And that is crazy. And really sad. I love swimming. It's a sad time. Anyway. Sorry, I'm kind of not here. My brain, not here. Funny thing, my daughter the other day when we were watching Clarkson's Farm on Prime said, I didn't realize chicken wings came from live chickens. Yeah. Did you teach in that moment? Did you inform? Okay, I had to bear in mind your children are young, but was this the younger one or the older one? Cause like, I feel like the older one should know by now. Oh, I could sort of excuse the younger one. Okay, yeah. She said, I thought they just freeze them. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean just freeze them? What does that mean? I said, nope, they cut their heads off and they're done. Wow. So brutal in an instant. Her face dropped. Yep. I could see that. I could see it. Jeez. That is such a dad thing to do. To just be like, yep, this is what they do. And just sit there continuing to like watch the show like nothing happened. Oh my god. You know, I'm gonna be real honest with you. I'm not like a vegetarian or vegan or anything like that. I couldn't do that personally. I do love animals. and I would love to have a farm one day. I don't think I would personally willingly butcher my own animals, you know? I think if my animals were to naturally die, I would have someone, you know, take them, be like, okay, you can resource from this animal that had lived its life. I don't want it. Don't you fucking dare give me my own animal as food. No. You know what I mean? But other animals, sure. Like I've seen some like milk cartons and stuff where they actually have like a photo of the cow or like the name of the cow that produced that milk or majority of it, right? And it's like, I love that. I think that's really sweet because they're dairy cows, right? They're not being murdered. But it's, you know, I couldn't. I saw like this this, I don't know what to phrase it as. This it's not a machine. They're cones. But it's a chicken butchering thing. I saw it on Facebook Marketplace a couple weeks ago, and I looked at it and I was like, no, that's not what that is. No, right? Like they're like, this is some like intense name for something else, right? Like how some things are like that. And it was like, oh yeah, it's been used and it's great, and I'm like, no. I had to explain the local fair to her. I said that the cows she pets are there to be sold for either breeding or butchering. Yep. Hand upside down on a conveyor belt and buzz hang. No. Like, I hate. Hey, Am! It's been a while. What a weird thing to come into. We're not talking about great things. I'm gonna be real honest. Oh, Jesus, yeah. I love animals, and I hate to picture them, you know, being killed. You know, I would much prefer them to live lives. You know, be able to graze and, I don't know, frolic. whatever animals do, you know. I did to a degree grow up on a farm with, you know, cows and horses and stuff, and that's a whole thing. But I don't like the thought of it. I understand that it happens and, you know, whatnot. How are you? I'm not too bad. Thanks for asking, Am. How are you doing? It's been a while. Yeah, I've had a fucking weekend, to say the least. My weekend went from nothing to a lot. I had a very overstimulating, anxious, long 2-day weekend. But you know, doing okay today. I had my ups and downs, but today was productive. Recorded vocals for a cover of a song on stream tonight. Oh, nice. Sounds like a good time. Listen, you've been here enough. You know that I'm bad at my job. I forget about shoutouts so much. It's a problem. To the point where I keep being like, oh, I should write a sticky note that I put like on my monitor where chat is that tells me like, are they a streamer? Shout them out, you idiot. And I never do it because I'm like, I don't need it. I might need it. But also, the other slightly larger reason why I haven't done it is because I'm not going to read the sticky note. It's there, I'm going to ignore it. Just like the other 4 sticky notes on my monitors right now. Wish I was joking. There's 3. But normally, I think there was one more, and then it came off when I was moving my PC, and then there's also like 6 other ones underneath my sticky notepad that I deem too important to throw out, but not important enough to actually put anywhere. I forget to raid every time I stream, and then as soon as I end stream, I'm like, damn it, I forgot to raid again. Yeah, I used to be like that, and then it stopped becoming an accident and started becoming purposeful because of the fact that I typically need to like end stream and go, and I hate like the whole raid and run thing. A lot of people don't appreciate that, and also sometimes I'm like, well, a lot of the time people are just like lurking or people leave, and I'm insecure. I'm really insecure. Literally have a channel point redeem called Raid Reminder. Fair. That is big fair. That's fair. Yeah. Maybe if I added one where it was like guide the raid, because I'll be honest, I don't watch a lot of Twitch anymore. Because of how they've changed up the whole ad thing, and whatnot. But, I'm spacing out, hold on. But a lot of my friends watch a lot of Twitch, so. I mean, Nightrev himself has already said that he has like 4 streams open at once, so, you know. So, last time, I think it was last time, I died, in a way, and I wasn't sure if it like restarted the day, or if it, like skipped a day or what. As far as I know from editing that VOD, it just skipped that person, because I tried giving them a different plant in hopes that it would help them, and then they got upset and it was wrong, and I ended up dying because of it, or passing out or something, I don't know. I also took on the insane challenge of doing a cover for every single song of The Greatest Showman, and I currently only have myself singing the parts of Hugh Jackman and my new friend singing as Zac Efron. This is gonna be a really weird message if you've never seen the movies or heard of the actors. I definitely... Okay, first of all, a little insulted. Little insulted that you would think I don't know the actors. And a little bit insulted that you thought I wouldn't know the movie. Movie's huge. It's a great movie. I've actually been thinking about watching it again. Also because, for some reason, you know the dance scene that went like viral on TikTok this year, and everyone, was it this year or last year? Something like that. And it like went viral and everyone was doing it. Well, I didn't know Hugh Jackman was Australian until last week. That's crazy. That's crazy. Wow. That's, wow. Did you know that Zac Efron doesn't sing in High School Musical 1? It's not his vocals. I also grew up on High School Musical. Mainly High School Musical 3. This is gonna sound really stupid because of the fact that it's High School Musical 3, the senior year. So it makes sense that there were... I don't watch High School Musical? Crazy. I don't watch the show. Fuck that. I refuse. I've seen one clip of it, and I was like, wow, they ruined it. And I'm not touching it. Ever. Ever, 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 ever. I can't... I've been tempted to hate watch it. I can't. I refuse. But the big dance scene that's kind of at the end of the movie, for Greatest Showman, that was going viral on TikTok and everyone was doing the dance and everything, I had zero memory of that part of the movie. I've seen the movie so many times, but I don't remember that part. Like, after a certain point, I forget the rest of the movie, and it's weird. I don't understand why I forgot that bit. I just did. Oh, that one. Yeah. For some reason, I just forgot the rest of the movie. Spoiler alert for those who haven't seen it. Like, I've seen, like the big moments throughout, and, like, the songs and stuff I definitely know. And I've seen, you know, like, Zendaya and Zac Efron doing, like, their whole weird relationship toil thing, and I can never remember the name of Hugh Jackman's character, but like him cheating on his wife, basically, like emotionally, and then like the whole kiss thing and whatnot. I forgot about it too. I genuinely thought that the song was early in the movie, not the last freaking song. Yeah, cause like it's sort of like a reprise of it, right? Of the song, because the song is in the first bit, before the second part of the Greatest Show song. Yeah. Because it's like, it's sort of like a part A, part B, or like a reprise of it. and it's like when they're all dancing in the bar. I don't remember that scene ever. I remember them like hearing them be called like freaks and stuff, including by like the man who was supposed to be giving them like a home, and then them being like, fuck him, let's go. And then This Is Me scene, which love, and I'm now realizing how old that movie is, and it doesn't feel that old. But like I remember all of that, but I don't remember that scene of them. And I never thought those characters walked into that bar, ever. I completely forgot that Zac Efron's character ran into the fire and was in the hospital after. Yeah. I definitely remember that there was the fire, but I also don't think I remembered him running in the hospital and that sort of thing. Also, when I try and picture him in the hospital bed, I sort of get there, but before I see Zendaya in Dune Part 2 with Timothy Chalamet, and I keep he was like passed out and she was like pissed at him, and I was like, punch him, fucking punch him. She did eventually, and I was very proud of him. I think she slapped him, but I wanted her to punch him, and that was so emotional to watch Zac Efron go into the fire, and then Hugh Jackman looking at his kids, and then going in after Zac to save his life. Yeah. What a time, man. Ugh. Great movie. Great movie. Yeah. Can't believe you didn't know that Hugh Jackman was Australian. 10 out of 10 movie? 100%. 100% 10 out of 10 movie. Great movie. Yeah. But yeah, Zac Efron didn't sing in High School Musical 1. He sang in High School Musical 2 and 3, but in the first one they decided not to go with his vocals because he didn't have like enough vocal training yet, and they didn't like how it sounded. So they had Drew Seeley, who they were going to cast as Troy, but there was a bigger age gap between him and Vanessa Hudgens. At least that's what he thinks is the reason why he didn't get the actual role, was because of the age gap. And so they hired Zac, but then still used Drew's vocals because he had already recorded them, and they didn't really tell him. He was at work one day, and like he was singing or something, and someone heard it and was like, yo, you sound like the guy from High School Musical. And then he watched a video and was like, holy shit, they use my vocals, that's weird. Yeah, I didn't know anything about Hugh Jackman until the time I was in New York touring Radio City Music Hall, and he was going to New York that day to sing there. At the time I was listening to the track and I recognized the name, and I was like, wait, that's the same guy singing these songs. Yeah. Yep. That was weird to me when like they announced that he was in that role and it was a musical role. I was like, wow, I did not expect Hugh Jackman to be a singer, and I definitely didn't expect him to be more than half decent, and he is a pretty good singer. And then finding out that he like really wanted to be on Broadway and stuff, and it's just amazing to like visually see this like Wolverine in a musical. Ever see The Greatest Showman? Night Arrives late. He's slow. He played it so fucking good. He did really well. He did really well. Yeah, I can tell. He's old. He's old. We got on this topic from Sully extends his middle finger. It's Night Rav. No one's surprised. Shall we get into game and see how much I lose it? Ooh, creaky chair. Okay. Did you know that before he recorded the vocals, he He had just got his skin cancer removed and was told not to sing by his doctor, but still did it anyway. I think I do remember hearing that he was told by a doctor not to sing. I had no idea he had skin cancer. I had no idea he had cancer. I was getting pizza, so I missed some shit. Sure. It's skin cancer 5 times? Damn. I had no idea. Do we still have stuff? Probably, because I couldn't figure this thing out. And more Raven Spider. Right. Let's see if my older wisdom comes through. Okay, here's Enmore. Raven. Here's the card. There it is. Raven. There's there. So do I hit both of these, or do I go to the Raven one and then go to the spider? Also, I hate spiders. Why did I come here? Okay. Oh fuck, I forgot I had this too. Oh fuck. Wait, where's my watering can? Where is it? Crazy guy, every time I picture him I can only imagine the height difference between me 5'2" and him 6'2". Yeah, and how he lied to get the role of Wolverine, who was supposed to be like 5'8". Crazy. Sorry, I finished eating dinner like just before stream, that's why I was a little late. It's crazy, I didn't know that. Yeah, because Wolverine is supposed to be like a 5'8", considered short man Canadian. And he somehow lied about his height to get the role, and I am not sure how he managed to do that, honestly. Not sure. And then it was this one here. There we go. A jackdaw croaks hidden somewhere nearby. Strange shapes of old stones pierce the long grass. Among them, some plants grow. Cute. Also, if that's... I got 2 new plants. God, that's loud. Turn my headphones down. Jeez. Yep. Open my book. Oh, fuck. I have so many letters. How the hell do you pull off being 5'8" when you're 6'2", right? Never seen Wolverine. I've seen Logan. I think that's the only one I've seen. I'm not a big fan of like superhero stuff. I'm not a fan of Marvel or DC or anything like that. The most I've been interested in was, past tense, Deadpool. Wasn't a big fan. I've also seen Deadpool and Wolverine. Didn't enjoy it much. And Batwoman, because Ruby Rose was in it, and I was him. Who contender is loyal to? Oh, right, that's the cult that I'm a part of. Whoopsie. Did I close my door? Did I close my door? Hold on, chat. I need to make sure that Loki doesn't boop in. We're fine. Also, the song I recorded today was The Other Side, super fun at first, then frustrating at the end when I realized that I have to sing the duet part without my duet partner, and it was a struggle. Not missing my lyrics for accidentally doing this. We plan to do Million Dreams on Wednesday. Ooh. Oh, doing his, sorry. Myra, what the fuck are you doing? Just stop. Wait, what song was it? The Other Side. I can't remember that song. I don't remember. How's that one go? It's been a long time since I've seen the movie. Have you heard of this masked woman? No. You said you were making sure Loki didn't poop. No, I said boop. It was a B, idiot. Wait, help. Imagine having that amount of power. Nations would kneel before. You would be a god. That creature, it's huge, unstoppable, and they say it obeys her every command. It would certainly come in helpful with my father-in-law tomorrow. I guess I'll just have to settle for some Daisy Dog to help me get through it instead. Yeah. Old man. Get your hearing aids. Oh, you want courage? Who is your father-in-law? Am I supposed to be knowing this? Daisy Dock. Right. Ooh. Fancy plant. It looks like something, and I'm not gonna go into what it looks like. Though the baubles look soft, they are in fact quite hard. That doesn't help. I ran out of money because of these remember, no hearing aid. Yeah. And you know who fucking told you not to? Who didn't listen? You. These look like they match. Are you the Daisy Dukes? Yeah, you are. Where are my tags? Dead man's fingers. Night ref? The fungus is typically found in dense forest protruding through the mulch. At a glance, it can appear as though a corpse is reaching up from the undergrowth, said to strengthen resolve and sharpen the mind. Is a man-child. You're old. Shut up. Right. You are the Daisy Dukes. You are the Daisy Dukes. It's not the actual name of it, but it's what I'm calling it. I didn't organize. Ooh, fuck. Elder. Ember. Ignore me running through the alphabet. Is. Okay. Can y'all hear that fucking siren? They're so loud. Pet. Okay, well now we have two weird hand fungus ones. Wee woo. It's fucking going. The letter was delivered in an unusual way. There's no address provided, just the horticulturist spelled wrong. Hey, don't be rude. I have to assume it was meant for you. Fair enough. Give. If you know your plans, this letter is for you. Okay.
Fuck your life! Bing bong!
Thanks, Narav. Does it have the magics? Aha! Oh, so you got it working. Oh yes, it works. Look to the north of Bowfell, at the source of the river Esk. Nobody knows it grows there. It will be our little secret. Ho ho. Santa's back. Thanks for the new big wrong. Okay, give me the letter and this. North of Bowfell. This doesn't help with the fact that I'm currently reading a book with a lot of names that I have to remember. Bowfell. Okay. Look to the north of Bowfell at the source of the river Esk. What? At the source of the river Esk. Okay. Scooch. Okay, river Esk. The source is here. Right. Nobody knows it grows there. It'll be our little secret. Okay. Up to the north of Bowfell, at the source of the river Esk. Is this... No. This... See, I hate these ones because I always fuck them up and then we're here for 20 minutes. Okay. Oh, never mind. I was right. I did it correctly. Okay, put this away. Sure enough, I found a plant here that I have never seen before. Okay. I was gonna overcomplicate it. But I didn't. Where did it go? Where is it? Where is it? Where did it go? Oh, it's right here. So you never answered if you've seen The Greatest Showman. We were talking about The Greatest Showman, Night Rev. That's why I said you were slow, because we were already there. I have seen it. That's what we were talking about. I can't close the drawer. Ding! Hello, Thora. My husband likes to forage for mushrooms, but I'm worried about the ones he's brought back from his latest venture. Okay. I came into about him being a good singer. He's done other things where he sings. He's just been on a trip across the lake, exploring the woods to the west of here. He's got a bag full of odd-looking mushrooms that he says are perfectly safe, but they don't look edible to me. I'd have brought one with me to help identify it, but he's hoarding them because he thinks I'm going to throw them out. Fair. I'll come back tomorrow. Mr. Dunn, Mushrooms Woods, west of Undermere, across the lake. Okay. We are here. Woods west? Woods west? Or these ones? Woods west of Undermere, across the lake. This is a river. This is a lake. But you said west. You're talking about Les Mis. I haven't seen Les Mis. Or read Les Mis. And I'm specifically calling it Les Mis because I don't know how to say it properly. Okay, we here. Woods west of Undermere, across the lake. This is the lake.
Emotional damage.
Sorry, I'm you big Les Mis fan or something. Sorry. Fuck, I hate this. I don't know how to spell it, so I copy pasted that. Fair. I don't trust myself. Munch, that hat, what about it? Hi, Hopi. Hopi, this is the hat I'm always wearing. He's singing Happy Feet. My whole life feels weird. Q? Wow. Rude. Hi, Opie. Someone wanna help me out here? It says west, but then it says across the lake. This is a river. So if it's this, I'm gonna be pissed off. Woods west, across the lake. That's east. Let me explain. Yeah, it is forward. That's the only difference. Also, let me explain. In real life, that way is west. In real life, that way is west, that way is east. Therefore, I am correct. It's fine. Mushrooms. How have I never been here before? They're hard to find at first, but soon I'm seeing them everywhere. Collecta. She's just gonna throw. I don't care. Nope. Okay. Kind of clicked my tongue just then. I don't know why I did that. Are you a mushroom? No. Okay. At the cat. Ding. Oh, it's the librarian. Lord Fremont. Farquaad told me he was able to help you find some information on the servant. Oh, right, the thing. I've been looking all over the library, but all I've discovered is a mold problem. Oh. Poor books, you know? Poor books. I hoped you might have some sweet breath that could help clear it up. Aliens. We alphabet? Nope. Alphabet? Ba 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 ba. Here it is. Most glands offer a small improvement to air quality, but the Palliance is in a class of its own. It is sometimes called sweet breath thanks to the freshness of the air in its vicinity. Many short leaves of this are thought to help filter toxins from the surrounding air. I would like this, please. Right. Many short leaves. Many short. This one, probably, right? Ooh. Present. The sirens are still going. Somewhat pungent. These ones? Chat, what do we think? I feel like this one's kind of more accurate. Yellow or blue? Purple. I'll accept if someone says purple. Will you just fucking go where you need to go already? God. Sorry, I'm very short-tempered right now. Pungent. I feel... Pleasant, fresh aroma. I feel like it's gotta be this one. I was right. Book entry. Sour Bandy. I almost said brandy. Sour Bandy can help... There's no way. Sour Brandy can help with memory recovery, especially if the memory has been deliberately sabotaged. The name of this plant derives from the fact that although edible, the large stamen is extremely bitter to the taste. Does bitter mean sour? Sure. What was this? This was the Sure. Don't know if I spelled that right. Okay. Beep. Boop. Hello. Is the other girl dead? I hope not. My cousin will be married in 3 days. I feel bad for you. I'm sorry. If you got some Trimblehuff, then it'd save me the trouble of going out to find some myself. If you knew my cousin, you'd know she's not worth the trouble. Excuse me? What are we doing? If you want me to poison someone, you just need to tell me. Hufflepuff. Used as decoration at weddings, it is thought of strengthening relationships. A cross-section of the small cup-like flowers, they are generally pointing downwards to avoid filling with water and to allow easy access for pollinator insects. Right. This one... It's the only cup one I've got. Shit. Apologies. Maybe I should fucking pay attention more. Yes, yes. I'm looking. You? These flowers are blue. No shit, Sherlock. They do look quite small, though. And I wouldn't say they're all pointing down. But I guess these would be more pretty at a wedding. There we go. Glowhorn. The glowhorn or forest lantern or pixie lamp is phosphorescent illuminating the trees that it grows under. Suspicious travelers avoid walking towards it, fearing that the faint lights will lure them to their demise. Are you kidding me? That sounds like a fate trap. Let me in. Also, that's what those are. Okay. Where'd you go? The blue one. You are... You know, we're keeping it yellow, and because Hufflepuff. Hufflepuff. Oops. Hufflepuff. Okay. Wait, no, we don't support that. We're putting it back to pup. We don't support that. Screw Rowling. Go to hell. Okay. Head. Where does the H go? Hufflepuff, no. Yeah. Hey. I'm not running through the alphabet in my head. You're running through the alphabet in your head. Shut up. This. L, M, N. Okay. There? No. There we go. Right. Okay. End day. Now we get the weird cryptid thing. Like tarot card. Gib. 8 miles. Hold on, I'm pressing the wrong button. 8 miles to the east. That's this way. The shepherd watched as she prepared the leaves and roots that she would require. He watched as the hours dragged by, the sun set, and she worked by candlelight, at times sitting still, at times moving like a dancer among the stones. The change happened suddenly, but also subtly, so that at first the watcher was not sure that anything had happened. Then he saw it. Yeah, she summoned the thing. And we basically already know who it is, because we have brains. Some of us do. Some of us don't, and that's okay. Don't worry, Nightrev. Anyway. Ooh, thunderstorm. I love thunderstorms. Give me my card. 8 miles to the east. Where was this? I'm assuming that's from the tree. The tree. Which I think is here. Oh, fuck. I'm sorry. I hit the wrong button. Give me this. Yeah, the great oak tree here. Okay. Here, and it was 8 miles? It's here, 8 miles to the east. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I was wrong. Okay. Fucking never mind then. I'll come back to that. I'm getting so many notifications on my phone right now. Hello. Well, he went and ate those bloody mushrooms. Uh-oh. And of course, now he's sick. Is there anything we can do? He's in a bad way and I'm worried about him. Right, we got these red mushrooms. A spongy texture. Right, okay. Butterdale, no. Candlewood, probably not. Red flower. That's a flower. Dead man's fingers, that's not what we got, right? Protruding through the mulch. Probably not that. He's sick. Devil's Nightcap. It's got leaves. You don't have leaves. Vulum. Nope. Farmer's Worry. Ooh. Spongy mushroom with potent abilities, only safe to consume in small quantities. Grants great strength for short periods at the expense of severe fatigue once the effort is worn out. Maybe not that one. Okay. Glowhorn, that's not it. Henchuck. Memory loss, probably not. Lesser Meridoc. No. Not the Isle of Neptune? Lyle? Lee. Sheep Stamp. Oh. I don't know. It's not the Sour Bandy, is it? Is it the Spring Wax Cap? Some mild medicinal properties when dried and eaten. It can help relieve pain. Probably not that one. Whoa. I don't know what he ate. Toad. Am I supposed to give him something to get rid of the illness? Psychic abilities. Stomach pains? Is he stomach pains? I'm not a doctor. Warming. Skin. Does he have a skin rat? No. Is he dead? No. Shielding effects against all manners of afflictions of the mind. Probably not that one. This is the worship. Using any mark. That's not it. It's been. Eye strain? No. Okay. Curse, probably not that one. Courage. Probably not that one. Probably is that though. That's a fairly one-to-one. This one definitely looks more like a hand than that one, if I'm honest, but Agonizing Death? No. I didn't read that one. It's the eye one. Deadly Poison? No. Oh wait, this is a no. Okay. It's just something into offerings. Probably not that one. Aching Bones? No. Okay. Pain? This'll cause it, no? Okay. Energy boost? No. Sleeping drought? Just knock him out and he won't come. No. The strangers? You want to be friends with a stranger? No. Digestive troubles? How sick is he? You just said he's sick. Sick could mean anything. Okay, maybe, where's Gandhi? Where did I put him? There he is. Do not drink this this plant. The slips and veins will turn black as it comes to dendrils and sharing people let it die. Poison? No? Do you want to give him a glowy mushroom? I don't know. Stomach distress, probably not. Wind whispers, was trying to throwing that out of hyper shriek. You want to scare it out of, short-term memory loss? Have him forget the pain? Healing smoke from burning the dried leaves of this plant can provide pain relief. He said he was sick. With any person you wish to locate, did you lose him? Memory deterioration associated with old age. Is he forgetting? No. This is your husband, I think. I guess not that. Lemon Daddy? The heart. Is he sick in the heart? Probably not. Mental facilities. Faculties? Faculties. That's that word. Faculties. You wanna... No? You want him to tell the truth? Guess not. Lift curses. Is he cursed? No. You want him to focus? No. Cursed? Asthma? Beautiful flowers. Sores? You want to give him sores? No. Pass unnoticed. You want to be invisible? Okay. Confidence? You want, sharp focus and an unpleasant sensation? No. You want to clean the air? Might help him get better. Gastric distress and reduce anxiety. Huh? You didn't say what was wrong. You just said he was sick. He could be throwing up. He could be losing his mind. He could have a cough. I don't know. Poison? Fortune? You want good fortune? Is this strange phasmohorbid badger? Don't do that to me. You want a blinding light? Hell's Gate. Practice? You want witchcraft stuff? Great try. Shut up. Recovery memory. That's a word. Help relieve pain. You didn't say he was in pain, you just said he was sick. You didn't say anything else. Ask a follow-up. Is there an elixir I'm supposed to be giving? Sense of fear? Is he afraid? Maybe. I don't know your life. Back from the brink of death. Is he dying? Probably not. Okay, we're just gonna ignore that one. Oh. Fatal fatal fungi and their antidotes. What did he eat? He ate the red one. I don't know what the red one is. Sometimes fatal, can usually be cured by taking hard boiled vinegar, generally not fatal in small doses. I guess I should leave this one out then, I guess. Alright, this is the weird... this. Right? No. Was this the disc thing? Still don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. I don't know what it means. Oh no, that's the this. I've been using that. I'm ignoring that one. I don't think it's an elixir. I think I need to figure out what this mushroom is, and then give you whatever it tells me. I guess. So, spring wax cap. They look too round. You know what I mean? They're too round, whereas these go more to a point. You know? So I don't think it's the spring wax cap. A sunset mountain cap. Let's have a look. It's not those ones. Right? Spongy texture. Does it say that they're spongy? Probably. I mean, I've given them away. I've given them to someone. Stinking mount cap. Yeah. Bishop's Parasol I've also given out before, so we know it's not that one. Copper Caledonian. Caledonian. Yeah, it's not that one. Is it Farmer's Worry? That was kind of the closest I could sort of see. A spongy mushroom with potent abilities, only safe to consume in small quantities, grants great strength for short periods, and then expenses severe fatigue. Yeah. But he said he's sick. Often fatal and antidote can be made using real... Can be made... I did it. We got Liverstone. Caution is advised when handling this plant due to the strong paralyzing agents contained within. Oh. I can paralyze someone. Probably with this one. It looks like something that would paralyze you. Okay. So now we know that this one is the farmer. Farmer Spook. Because it's Farmer's Worry, so you spook him and he gets freaked out. Next. Sorry. Pet. Oh! Sorry. I've been to Blackcomb. I have fought the servant and lived, but still my advisory stands. You're fucked up. It must be defeated. For my part, I am ashamed to say that I am done. What? And my soul could use the tonic of St. Quentin's elixir if I am ever to recover from the horror that I have seen. Bro, really? You're gonna make me do an elixir? I'm horrible at these. It took me so many tries and I still fucked it up. Does it update your picture? No. I wanted him to kill the thing because I did the dumb thing, not you, and joined a cult. I didn't know I was joining a cult, but I accidentally joined a cult. Their sense of fear, though it should be considered beforehand that fear is not always a bad thing. For example, it would not be wise to drink this near the edge of a cliff. A 5-pointed leaf to grant courage, a red flower to protect the mind, a seed pod for good luck. Right. 5-pointed leaf for courage. So find a 5-pointed leaf plant. Looks 5-pointed to me. The flat chord's playing. Shut it. Is Butterdale... What is it for? Courage? Skin rashes. Probably not Butterdale. Right. 5-pointed leaf. Believe? I don't think this shit saved ons. Fuck. Ooh. I'm hitting the wrong buttons. Hearing ability. Not courage. That's not 5. Is it gonna be like painfully obvious? Like, you'll know it when you see it. I think I found it. Is that 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that's 6. I can count. Daisy Duke. Daisy one. Oop. Daisy Duke. Yes. Courage. Daisy Duke. Hold on. Get out of the way. Daisy Duke. Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? Where'd the Daisy Duke go? There it is. Daisy Duke. Protect the mind. A red flower. What is it? I don't think it's Eyebright. Eyebright lets you see, right? Yeah. So not protect the mind. What about a candlewood? Shielding effect, protecting against all manifestations of the mind. Candlewood. And then the seed pod one. Which one was that? I think it literally has like pod in its name. The Mary Doc? Nope. Widow's Woe. No. Which one was it? This one. The Sheep Snap. Green seed pods. Ah. Is this green? That's green. Hard outer shell and sound hollow when tapped to the south. They call the plant bulbs of Bayon. Okay. So this is Sheep Snap. Yay! I did it. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold. 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 Hold me. Hold. Ooh, why don't... Wait. Did I not just use that? Oh no. Oh no. It was the Daisy Duke. It was the Sheep Snap. Sheep Snap. Make it a purple, because I can. And then that was the... wow. wow, 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 wow. Use for courage. Use for courage. Check. I have a bad memory. Didn't this one have a tag? Cause we had Daisy Duke, right? We had Daisy Duke. We have the Sheep Snap, which I just named. And we have this one. What was that one? We know farmers worry, for a fact. We just had someone. No, it was the Daisy Duke for the it was the Daisy Duke for the courage. Yeah. And then red flower to protect the mind. Right. But the candle would. I flip-flop. Sometimes I wear my over-the-ear ones, and sometimes where'd my elixir go? It's there. And sometimes I, smells of spite. Wow. Sometimes I use my over-the-ear ones, sometimes I use those ones. I'm a sandal guy? What? Clinton. I'm so lost. Is it because... Oh, I see. I see. Okay. Oh, I think I don't know what I'm doing. Ah! There you go. I got a book entry. Priddle. Pretty Priddle is crushed to make dyes. This is a very rare plant that is hard to come by and requires great care to cultivate. Is it this flower that I just... Okay. Piddle. Pitties. I want a pity. Hello! You got another letter for me. There was a hateful man who I used to see around town. Isidore Burbage, he was called. I heard a rumor he got involved with a cult and they sacrificed him, but I don't know if that's true. Is he dead? Well, he was a villain who deserved what he got as far as I'm concerned. Let's go! We killed a man! Sad Gill Chalice. There's a chalice on here, right? Yeah, there is. Sad Gill. Why is Gill sad? Where the fuck is Sad Gill? I always look on the right side first. Sad Gill. Found it. Sad Gill Chalice. River Sprint. The chalice clue takes me directly south of Sadgill to a spot next to the river. Moss-covered rocks line the banks, velvet to the touch. In the moist conditions, a deadly-looking plant grows abundantly in the lush grass. Ooh. Gotta go against his head. My trigger, now he's dead. Why are you singing Queen? Ooh. We got chompers. That's fun. Should I figure this out? I don't know. I don't know what to do with that one. Oopsie. Said we killed a man. We did. Oh. Oh, you're the detective. Verona tells me you are working on gathering the plants for a ritual that will help us defeat this creature. Was I? I mean, yes. I want to help in any way I can. From what Verona told me, I think this might be one of the plants needed to perform the ritual, but I'm afraid I do not know where it could be found. Gib. Swift Snare. Oh! Well, we have the thing that unlocks Swift Snare. The Binder, Ankle Grabber, and Never Let Go are several of the names given to this plant that may give some clue as to its properties. Once ensnared, it is impossible to extricate oneself without help. Swift Snare has small heart-shaped leaves. Correct. Do we have that? No. Not yet. But now, we know what Swift Snare looks like. Hello, Molly Bell. My daughter is getting married and I want to decorate the church with nice flowers. Ew. I think we had your niece in here. What do you think? I believe there's a plant with small blue cup-like flowers that is supposed to bless their union. Yeah, we had that. Oh, which of these? Okay, we're not gonna look at that one. These ones. The Hufflepuff. The Hufflepuff. You're welcome. Trimblehuff. No. The Hufflepuff. I'm gonna try not to fuck that up. Oh, here we are. Oh, I can't help noticing that Dreher Huntsman is still alive. You don't seem to understand the importance of our work here. If you are not with us, then you are against us. True. When the redemption comes, and it will come, you will regret your actions. Praise the Dendru. Yeah. Kick rocks, bud. Alright. We got Farmer's Worry. Is this one? Nope. This one. Huge. And we got Sheep Snap. Sheep. Oop, that's wrong. Sheep. Snap. And that's it. And I still have no idea what to do this card. Because I went to the tree, and I went 8 miles east. Actual east. In-game east. Oof. Decay gives way to new growth from death. The cycle starts again west of White Scar by the river. Behind the woman, a dark skeletal figure began to rise, and a low primal snarl sounded across the clearing. The shepherd turned and ran, cold fear coursing through his veins. He did not run for long. Ooh, he did. He did. He died. Day 15. It's Friday. Okay. Okay. Do the map with my card. Can I flip it? Can I rotate? No, okay. West of White Scar, which White Scar Cave. West by the river. The sun-bleached skull fixes me with its black-eyed gaze, a reminder from the chest of the skeleton a plant grows. It's a literal corpse flower. I love it. Give. Ooh. I have a weird connection with death. For instance, shall I go into a quick story time before we start the day? A quick story time, which, Hopi, if you're still here, I recommend not listening because, well, it's dark out for me, so it's dark out for y'all, probably. Typically. Is it dark out? Yeah, the sun has set. Okay, let me go into my spooky story time. It's not really. Basically, I had a weird dream nightmare thing happen. Not last night, but the night prior. And it's, I used to have very similar dreams when I was a kid. And basically, I don't remember falling asleep, and I didn't feel like I was asleep fully. Like I for a little bit of context, when I'm dreaming, as of the past couple of years now, I am aware that I'm dreaming, and I've gone through a long process of slowly being able to sort of take control, but mainly I just worry about waking myself up. I don't really care to change my dreams unless they start going a little too far, in which case sometimes I will change them, other times I will choose to wake myself up, and you know, that's that, and then I'm awake and I can roll over and fall back asleep. That night, I almost said last night, that night I don't remember falling asleep, and I remember feeling like I was still relatively awake. And in this sort of dream-like thing, it was dark, but not in a lights out dark way. It is genuinely such a weird thing to explain. It was like graphite. Is genuinely the best way I can describe it. Is like graphite. It was like everything was a sketch. And like if you've ever played around with like video editing stuff and you found like a filter where it makes it look like a moving sketch sort of thing, that, but in a really dark grayscale, is basically what it was like. And I couldn't tell you if it was in my room or another room or some random, I don't know, but it was as if I could tell I was probably laying down as well in this dream, and there was a door, and the door was open, and the door was open more than a crack. It was open probably about this much, right? Now, this is gonna creep some of y'all out, so here's your warning. Door was open about that, and I was looking at this door, and it was like, here's the door jamb, here's the door, right? It was sort of more at like an angle of like wall, door. So the door was open, and there was this girl, and I could see her. She had some hair covering her face, not a lot, like it wasn't like the ring, not the ring. Why do I keep going with the ring? No, that's right. Girl from the Ring, right? Where she crawls out of the TV. I haven't seen it, for good reason, but you know, like it wasn't like that. It wasn't like, ooh, big spooky. It was, there's this girl who's maybe, height-wise was kind of hard to tell. Like she was was definitely a child who was maybe around 8. We'll just throw out 8, right? Around that age, around that height that an 8-year-old would be. And she had some hair covering part of her face, and I could see mainly one eye. I couldn't see the other one very well because of her hair, but I could see mainly one eye, and she was looking at me. And we just kind of looked at each other for a couple of minutes, and she wasn't alone, but she was stood looking at me through like this, the door that was slightly open, and I could see, you know, I could see like from here to here on her, so I could see like the center of her torso, her neck, and most of her face, right? But again, with the hair covering. and the hair covering was on the door side, and then in front of her on the door jamb side was a tall shadow figure. Best way, most of the time when I see ghosts, they are silhouettes or shadows. And there was this tall shadow figure that I wasn't super worried about, I wasn't super concerned about. I was more looking at the literal child, as far as I could sort of tell, watching me sleep, right? Put it loosely. And this little girl, again, we were looking at each other for what felt like 5 minutes, but was probably closer to like 20 seconds, right? Which is, in reality, it feels like a very long time to have a child staring at you, especially in this sort of like weird, kind of creepy situation. And I was looking at her, and I never looked at the shadow figure. I saw him, like I saw like the figure, but I couldn't fully see them. It was mainly that I was seeing like the line of the side of their body, which was cutting off her other shoulder. Like I could tell he was in front of her, but I knew if I looked up, I wouldn't be able to see like ahead unless he was like profile to like see around the corner, right? So I didn't really bother looking at him. I was looking at the girl who I could literally see her eye, like as if it was glowing. Because again, it was all like graphite. It was like a moving sketchbook, and like her eye was less dark. It was like less shaded, if that makes sense. Like that was the dead space of the paper, if that makes any sense. And she was looking at me, and I was like, I could see her like doing the minor movements of like, you know, how you would like slightly sway when you're standing, and you know, you don't stand like perfectly dead straight, not moving at like a millimeter at all, you know, like you're always slightly moving from like breathing, your heart beating, and like, you know, when you're standing for a long period of time, you kind of sway a little bit, whether it's consciously or not. And we were making dead eye contact with each other, and my brain was like, I could feel in my chest, like I could feel in the center of my torso, my anxiety. I could feel it so intensely, and I could feel it, and I was like holding my breath, and I was like, in my head, I'm like, just say hi. She probably won't say anything. Just say hi. Maybe she'll go away, right? Just say hi. So I think I went, hello, and she was looking at me, and she did that kid thing where she kind of like perked up in like excitement of like being like not interacted with, but like having her presence be acknowledged and like being acknowledged. She like, I saw her like straighten up and like kind of get like excited about being acknowledged, and she was like, hi, and it freaked me the fuck out, and I was like, nope. And I woke myself up instantly. It freaked me out, dude. I couldn't do it. I don't know, that is the first time I've had a dream anywhere close to that. Like, I haven't had a dream close to that since I was young. I used to have dreams like that all the time, not with like the graphite, but something like that feeling, and that like the feeling and the like the knowledge of that there's people there and they're looking at you, and there's more than just you and the person next to you. You know what I mean? Like, I've had those dreams all the time when I was a kid, and I struggled with sleep for so much of my life. And then to have that the other night was really weird. And it was really, not like really scary, like I was fine. I woke up and I could still feel it in my chest. And I have zero recollection of actually falling asleep. And so I just like rolled over, and it was one of those things where, again, I've had this like once. Hope he knows of this. I had this like once, other than this the other night, fairly recently, where when I closed my eyes I could see it all again, and it was freaking me out, and I was in my room in the dark, and I'm like, no, I can't do this. So I like cocooned myself in my pillow. I have a giant like pregnancy pillow. Highly recommend. It's amazing. You get to cocoon yourself in that. You feel so fucking safe and held, and it's awesome. So I like cocooned myself in that, and like I always have my phone playing like a video or something or music at night. So whatever video was still on, because I had been out for at max 5 minutes. Kid you not, like again, I have zero recollection of falling asleep. And I did not feel like I was asleep. I was aware that it was between like the sleep and the awake state, and that's when it happened, and that's when I experienced it, and it freaked me out, and I noped out of there, and I like woke up, and again, I didn't feel like I had just woken up. I didn't feel like hard to open my eyes. I didn't have any like sleep in my eyes or anything. It was genuinely, I was not asleep in that moment. But I wasn't awake either. And weird shit. It freaked me the fuck out. And so I rolled over, and whatever video was playing, I just like watched it for a couple of minutes to help like get it out of my brain and help distract my mind from it. And eventually I fell back to sleep, and I just slept and had my normal round of dreams. But it was really weird. And then some stuff happened yesterday that made me be like, okay, how does this correlate? How do these things connect? Because of all nights for me to experience that after so long when I was a kid, I haven't experienced those things since I was like single digits. And now that I'm in my early 20s, randomly out of nowhere, I have that again. And like some shit was going down yesterday, and like some stuff happening, and like, it was very, I'm not a coincidence kind of guy. I'm not like, oh, what a coincidence. It's fucking weird that those overlapped, and the fact that I felt really anxious all day yesterday. Yeah. I told my mom about it earlier today when she was making dinner. And she was like, do you want me to tell you what that was? And I was like, hit me with it. Tell me. She was like, I think that you were in the in-between, or like what people call like purgatory. Basically where people are when they're not fully dead or fully alive, if that makes sense. Like sort of like coma state, you know, comatose and that sort of thing. And people when they have died but they're being revived, and they're still kind of in that in-between, you know? And that's why she was surprised and also excited that I had acknowledged her existence. It doesn't help. It doesn't help. It doesn't help make you feel less freaked out about it. And that's a very common thing, because again, I've experienced this stuff ever since I was a little kid. I've seen ghosts ever since I was a little kid, and when I finally did like say something, which was a very long time. It took me a very long time to realize what was happening, or that, like, it always freaked me out, but I was always told as a kid, oh, you just have a really active imagination, which just makes you feel like you're crazy, you know? And so, when I finally, like, told my mom about one experience, she was like, those are ghosts. And I was like, great. And it terrified me as a kid, because I didn't know and didn't believe that they couldn't hurt me and that sort of thing. So I was afraid all the time. So now I have really bad anxiety that I'm always being watched and that sort of thing, and that people are always out to kill me. Other news. I'm fine. Unmedicated, by the way. I'm living life raw, and it, let me tell you, you can tell. You feel it. But yeah, it was a very weird dream. And I'm holding on to it. I'm like mentally holding on to it. If it happens again, I'm gonna try to remain a bit more calm about it and get more information and figure out what the fuck's going on. Cause that shit is freaky. Back to the game. Alright, pet. You know, we should call this cat Salem, Massachusetts, Wisconsin. We should let her live in every game. Oh, more mail. Give. I've lived in Undermere all my life and I've never seen the people as worried as they are now. Because of the thing? Everyone's talking about the sisterhood and the servant. Yeah, that. Someone needs to do something to stop that beast. Also, I find it weird that they call it a servant and not a serpent. But, I was speaking to a... it's the wrong button. I was speaking to a woman from Arnside who told me of a cave nearby that the locals stay away from. Apparently there is a strange plant that grows there, but the cave is believed to be haunted. Unfortunately, she was vague about where the cave was. Somewhere to the east was all she would say when I pressed her. Warmest regards, Amos Duncan. I'm a little upset that there's no jump scare right now because I would love to be able to breathe a bit better. Arnside, I feel like, is this side. Somewhere to the east, so probably around here, right? Arnside. Arnside. Okay. Somewhere to the east. So the White Scar Cave, where I've already been. I guess we're going. A thin crack runs down the rock face, widening as it nears the ground, just wide enough for a man to slip through, but there's a problem. A large boulder blocks the entrance, too heavy to move. Let me help you. It's the mushroom. Ooh. I'm surprised at how easily I am able to roll away the boulder with the help of the farmer's worry. As my eyes adjust to the darkness, I discover several clusters of fungi growing there, reaching out desperately to the thin strip of light provided by the crack. Crack. Twilight lepiota. In the twilight where shadow grows, take leaf and root and eye of crow, a plant of gloom and despair and dark magic. Do not be fooled by the pretty flower. The smell it gives off is quite foul. Okay, did you have to rhyme? I got 2 new plants. Ooh, we got more mushies. I didn't organize my plants. Oh no, I did. It's just that the new plants have then been mixed in and it's annoying. Move. Boot scoot. Boot scoot. There we go. Right. You ready, Salem, Massachusetts, Wisconsin? Be swift. Why can't I remember? I don't know. There was something important. I know there was, but there is only darkness now. You want sour brandy. I got you. Sour brandy. It looks like that. The name of this plant derives from the fact that although edible, the large stamen is extremely bitter to the taste. Righty-ho. Probably not that one. Is now a good time to say I don't know the anatomy of flowers. I failed biology. That's not sour brandy. Good to know. Right. But you, my friend, are spring wax cap. Spring wax cap. I put an additional space, which was unnecessary. Okay. Right. Do I have that? Heart-shaped leaves. Oh. Heart-shaped leaves. I'm not given much description here. Huh? Huh? Ah. Yes? This has gotta be it, right? Yeah! Sour brandy. What about him? It's coming back. It happened in a dream. The woman in the jade mask was screaming at me to get out. Instead, I went deeper. I entered the mind of the creature. It was like slipping into a dark pool, icy cold, with who knows what terror lurking beneath the surface. I felt powerful, and suddenly something happened. She tore me out, and my mind went dark. I have not been myself lately. Ooh. Sour brandy. Umbrella. Under my umbrella. Sorry. Powerful balm against diseases of the heart. It will not be a cure. Not be a cure once illness has set in, but it can ease pain and prolong life. Umbrella has long rounded leaves and a flower that smells of strawberries. Next, Salem, Massachusetts, Wisconsin. Who the fuck are you? My wife of 30 years is dying. That is the truth of it, as painful it is to say out loud. The doctors say there is nothing they can do, but I cannot sit by and wait for it to happen. You want to kill her, or do you want to... A man at the hospice let slip about a plant-based elixir. I don't think he meant for me to hear it, but I did, and it's all I can think about. Why is my elixir on this side? You want an elixir, huh? I understand the risks, but at any price is worth paying if it means she doesn't have to die. Oh! Please, I'm begging you. You see, do you want me to read? How about I read it to you and then you tell me if you change your mind? Eh? Because I've got a plant. I've got a plant. No, I know of a plant. The umbrellum. Where is it? The umbrellum. I don't know how the alphabet works. Where's the U? Oh, it's an A, isn't it? Yep. Right. I was thinking umbrella. It's umbrella, you idiot. A powerful balm against diseases of the heart. Is it a heart condition? It will not cure once illness has set in, but it can ease pain and prolong life. We could do that instead, because this is powerful elixir is dangerous and extreme caution is advised. It is said to bring a person back from the brink of death, but at the expense of their soul. Those who have drunk it appear vacant and lost, alive but no longer really with us. You sure you want that? For your wife? You'd basically be killing her. Okay. I will keep this in mind, that you are the one who wishes for this. Okay. And it's fucking Latin. Why isn't this Latin alphabetized? Wait. This is it. Right? Yes. Cabalia. I need Cabalia. 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 Where is it? There it is. Cabalia. Why is it there? Anyway. Cabalia. And the muscles somewhere. Ooh. Mortis does mean death in Latin. I love Latin. I would love to learn Latin. No. Musculus retinacea. This one, the henchuck. Tuberous bulb has an unusual structure growing in bursts that give it a striped appearance when cut open. When the outer layer hardens and turns blue, it is ready to harvest. You see, I wish it would let me cut these things in half. This? Sickly sweet smell. Maybe not. Severe amnesia. Ooh. That's kinda all I have. But it looks like it's... Oosh. Ooh, green. Well, look, it looks like it's the root system, right? And then it... Men's Fortis. That's right. I said what I said. Probably wrong. We're gonna be here a while. On the bright side, we've already killed a man. I almost said an inside thought out loud. My elbow popped. Did you hear it? I fucking felt it. Ah, the Dranthium. The thing that makes your eyes green. Fun. Okay. There it is. Dranthium. And it was the... Oopsie. Sugar. No, it was the musculose one. What one was that one again? The henchuck. We still have this giant thing. An odd protrusion. I'm already kind of close to death. Unusual structure growing in bursts that have it stripped. Striped. That's striped. Whoa. Oh, it's got fruit. Wait. The fruit of the henchuck can have startling effects on memory. Even a small dose can result in short-term memory loss, but in larger amounts it has been known to cause severe amnesia. Excuse me. The tuberous bulb. Singular. You're the only thing I can guess. But you're not greeny blue. And it doesn't look like a fruit either. Make him make sense, will you? Yeah. Blue flower with an odd protrusion. Okay. Oh, this is kind of pod-like. Quite firm and turquoise in color, the orange fruits have no noticeable odors. Bam! Are you the henchuck? Yes! Yes, you are. Move. Move. Out of my way. Move, I'm gay. Where did it go? You! I've had you for so long. And Chuck. I was so tempted to call it Chucky just then. It's almost spooky season, which, mind you, I don't do spooky stuff well. And, my mother was looking at shows to watch earlier, and, Damn. And there was the kid horror movie that is still fairly new. And she was like, "Oh yeah, that's Munch's movie," and I was like, "No." Especially not after what just occurred the other night. We ain't doing that, and you know that. And she was like, "Oh, what about the clown in the corn maze or whatever it's called?" And I was like, "I haven't even seen it." And she was like, "Oh, well, you know, it's almost spooky season. You have to watch these with me." And I was like, "Yeah, I know." Basically, the past like 2 or 3 years, I've been wanting to watch scary movies, but I'll only do it around. I haven't seen Saw. I'll only do it around spooky season. Because then there's a reason for it, and that means it can't be a constant thing. Yeah. So my mom was like, "Oh yeah, it means you're gonna watch it with me." And I was like, "Yeah." We always have like our little scary movie marathons now in spooky season. My sister introduced me to Saw. I haven't seen it. Most, like, you could name almost any horror movie, and I genuinely mean, like, I don't know if I've really seen any that others have actually seen. I don't consider Scream a horror movie because that shit's not scary. I've seen The Shining. That one I think we watched last year, and I was upset that one jump scare got me because I was expecting it to be further away, and I was really upset that it got me. Alright, here's the thing for your wife that you're gonna basically kill her. You're welcome. Give me my book. Average. Oh, this is the blue ones. These are the ones. Probably. Maybe. Pretty blue flowers line the stem of this sought-after plant. It is said that if you give excuse me. See now the series Alien Earth. That's a bit scary, and that I like. Have not seen. Give to his beloved under the light of a full moon. You will both live long and blessed lives. What if it's not reciprocated? Average. Average. Have. It's on Plex. Yes. Salem. Hello. Althea O'Share. What a delightful shop you have. It's only in town. I'm only in town for a brief visit, but I heard I might be able to get hold of some liver stone here. Well, that depends if I do actually have it. Why do you want a paralyzing agent? Why are your lips moving? Why are her lips moving like that? What a weird way to move your lips. Pointed caps. Yeah, I think it's... Really? Oh no, they're over here. Dark and imposing, strange. My fingertips feel slightly numbed. Here you go. She's puckering up. I don't know if that's what's happening. Smooch. No, I don't want to kiss someone who's apparently going to paralyze something or someone. Thumb. It's Night Rev. Thumb. Oh. Pronounced tomb. Right. This flower is sometimes associated with death. The thumb is tomb. Tomb is used as a fragrance in soaps and candles. Anywho. Uh-oh. I can't control it anymore. Yeah, you fucked up. It's all gone too far. Yeah, you fucked up. I never meant for it to turn on my sisters. You fucked up. It's too strong. I'm trying to hold it back, but it wants to kill. That's all it wants. Death, death, and more death. Yeah, you fucked up. You fucked that up. You have to help me. Widow's woe or dead man's fingers. Well, give me a fucking second here. What does Widow's woe do? Induce fear. Okay, what the fuck would widows whoa. I'm not okay. Advanced fingers. Strengthen resolve and sharpen the mind. Ooh. Ooh. Would it strengthen you in order to take control, or would it strengthen it? Ooh, I kind of want to do the dead man's fingers because I think they look cool. They're gonna find the fuck out, I guess. Carnivorous Tauren, known in the north as Andrew's Bane, after the unfortunate demise of a man called Andrew Darden, he was caught and slowly eaten alive by a large specimen of the Tauren. Ah! Revered in the occult world, a cross-section of the Tauren stem revealed pentagonal symmetry. It's you. I do believe that's you. I believe you would eat me. Dead man. Called Night Rabbit Thumb. Hello, Holliskib. There's been talk over the last few nights down by the Royal Oak of a servant creature going around slaughtering people. Fact. I used to enjoy walking in the hills, but I daren't to leave my house now. Fair. I decided to bring nature to me in the meantime. Fair? The glow of a few pixie lamps would surely warm my heart. Or, yeah, just sure. Sure, man. Who am I to tell you what to do with your life? Here you go. Excuse me. Pennybell. Leaves of the Pennybell are chewed by some of their hallucinogenic properties. Stop chewing the plants. Oh, wait, shit, I didn't get to finish that. Okay. Glowhorn. Okay, what was the one we got? It was the Pennybell. However, it is highly addictive and can lead to sickness and death. Woo! Woo! Okay. Liver, spring, spring. Oh, it's OP in that. Dead man! Dead man walking. Dead man. Dead man. Have sour brandy. Have liver. Have sour brandy. Oh, my Dranthium's over here still. My Dranthium. My Dranthium. And my Henchuck. Henchuck liver have sour brandy. Glowhorn. Henchuck glowhorn liver have sour brandy. Yep, I'm making a riddle. Sour. Where? Yes. Have. Shit. Sweet shit. Tickle in the nose. Oh, Henchuck. Boof. Okay. Liver. Liver. I didn't look at the, I'm lost. Liver. Glowhorn. Fucking Okay, that one. Yep. There. Okay. Move these this way. Okay. Move my watering can up there for now. Can I water the elixirs? No. Okay. I'll water them down, you never know. Could be good, could be bad. I don't know. To the east of the castle, across the river and through the mountain pass, it grows at the edge of the wood. I thought it said, I'm drooling. I thought it said world. She finally had the power she had craved all these years, a servant to do as she willed, but the power came at a cost. The servant was awoken and it would not be contained. It was the Dendru, the Dread, Drew died, it was death. I can't read. We're almost at 2 hours. But it's Saturday. Here we go. To the east of the castle, across the river and through the mountain pass, it grows at the edges of the wood. What fucking castle? We have to be able to go east from a castle. Across the river through the mountain pass. It grows at the edge of the wood. Lucky guess. The trees sway effortlessly in the cool breeze. The low hum of crickets chirping rides the wind. A sense of calm washes over me, and I'm rewarded with a new find. Oh yeah. Ooh, in a horribly cracked pot. And it's in the middle of my lineup. 2 hours past my time. Nope. No sorry. I'm planting right now. You can wait. Thing is that he really can't. When I say he's a man-child, I mean he's a man-child. Hello! It is time. The servant is on the move again. Oh. Time to act. Meet me at the ritual site. Now? I hope for all our sakes that you've been able to track down all the plants we need. Okay. Okay. The Woken Dungeon is loyal to the summoner, who becomes its master and combine its terrible power to their will. The servant is assumed to be immortal since it has no known vulnerabilities, but that does not mean that it cannot be defeated. Many hundreds of years ago... Looks for much internet court. Hey! Get out of here! Many hundreds of years ago, a site of ritual importance was created near Blackcomb to the south of the Watcher. The Great Oak and the Dendru was ousted from this world. Unfortunately, although we know that 5 plants were required for the ritual, the specific plants are not known. Am I supposed to know? Oh no. Oh no. How was I supposed to know? Rutro Raggy? Shit. There's something with this. 8 miles to the east. What am I missing? I'm missing something. The tree is here. Look. Tree there. Tree here. Right? Tree there. This one. This one. Okay, tree here. And it was 8 miles east. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's nothing there. What is this? What is this? How am I supposed to get this open? I don't understand. Chat, there are things that have not been told. What is this? What am I supposed to do with this? What do you mean? Do I just go and then it'll ask me for plants and I'll just fucking figure it out? I guess. I need to water plants. I don't have enough things. This might be the end of the game. I don't fucking know. What about all these plants I don't have identified? What does it mean? Help. Help. Somebody help me. Okay, put the watering can down. Snooze. Okay, we're going. We're going to the ritual site. A huge tree stands before me, impossibly tall and wide, bigger than I could ever have imagined. Any living thing might be, its upper branches graze the sky. Okay. Fucking excuse me? The great... Created near Blackcomb. Uh-huh. To the south of the Watcher. What the fuck? The Watcher? So much. The Great Oak. Yeah, we know. I'm lost. I'm lost. I know I have to go to the fucking ritual site, but the ritual site is here and it's not going. What do you... I like how I have to water plants to gain the will to explore. Like, I have to get so sick of being in my tiny little shop. I don't understand. Where's the Watcher? South of the oak? Are we saying that the Great Oak is the Watcher? I don't understand. No comprende. Help. I still have this. What do I do with this? I don't understand. I might have to Google this one. Because I'm a little lost. Because what do you mean? Strange horticulture. Ritual site. Help? Okay, apparently day 16 is the end of the game. So, but there are multiple endings, which is fair. There's 8 endings. Ooh, I accidentally read things I should not be reading. But where do I go? Where is the ritual site? Because it's the tree, but it's not taking me to the tree. It's taking me to the tree, but it's not considering it. Oh yeah, and there's the archive, I guess. I don't pay attention. I'm gonna look at the archive. Okay. Okay, those are the elixirs. Not getting anywhere looking through my collection. That's not helpful. Right. Sisterhood. Okay, people say it's 09. South of the tree, I guess. Oh. Here we go. Here we go. A small stone shrine sits off to one side of the clearing. 5 grooves run out from the center of the stone, widening into recesses at the base. 5 slots for 5 plants. Uh-huh. Yep. Uh-huh. Will you tell me what plants I need? Am I supposed to know? Wandering Boo? Okay, I don't need the intense music right now. Nope. How am I supposed to know? This is about it. The dead ground northeast of Tebe, where nothing but black digitus mortis grows, was caused when the servant last walked our lands hundreds of years ago. Long Meg. Who wrote this one? Tall stone that sets apart from the main circle is called Long Meg by the locals. Yeah. You see, so am I supposed to figure it out? Because these were used for this, which opened and gave me this? What do I do with this? What do I do with you? I'm so lost. I'm confused. Night Rep's still looking for my internet. Does that go there? I don't think so. Okay. Does this help any of us? Hold on. Let me rearrange these real quick over here. We're gonna be here a minute, chat. We're gonna be here a minute. But it's upside down. Right? So then... Is it? Wait, no, because we can flip that, right? Okay. Hold on. Do that, and we need this one there, and then we need this, that one, and that one, and this. See, and then there was something in there. Was it this? No. Can I put my book in there? Could you imagine? So is there another way of doing it where we'll say it's upside down, right? Hold on, that means we need the right way up. Pretend with me. Feed into my delusions. Shit. That one. And then that one. Nope. Nope. That one. That one. No. Okay. Not these then. How am I supposed to know? Any ideas? Because there are quite a lot that I don't know. What's thumb do? Doom? Okay. Pronounced tomb, this flower is sometimes associated with death. Soaps and candles. Weddings. I'm confused. And lost. I don't know. Hint? I need to get that circular wooden box open. I think I have a plan that can open locks. Are you fucking with me? I hate it here. I forget that I'm supposed to use these magical plants and not just some fucking key. I hate being brained. What one was it that fucking goes through the thing? It's Swift Snare, but the opposite of Swift Snare. What's the one? I wish I could keep notes. Notes would help. Into gold. Moves and night. Swift Snare, not that one. Poisonous. Okay. Nope. What one was it? I'm looking for the one that breaks the thing. I'm loving this bit. I wish you could keep notes. I don't remember what one it is. Ooh, annoying. Sleeping drought. Energy boost. Sanctuary. I don't think it's a fungus. This is annoying. Aha! Open locks. Clavicle. Move book. Where is it? Where is my clavicle? Oh, this is out of order again. Son of a bitch. First is the corpse's friend, a reminder, then comes the ankle grabber, the binder, third is the fear bringer, fourth to lift a curse, last pedal to secure black blood's reverse. Love that. Will this just tell me their names? No. Damn. Whoop! Follow the dude and tribute do its source. Could fear bringer be widow's woe? Oh. You're gonna give me answers now? What does that mean? Trobituary? What is that? Where's the thing gone? This one. Odin. Trobituary. Whatever that means. Ooh, its source. Okay. What does that mean? Okay, where is... Help? Am I missing it? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Chat, you got any ideas? Because I certainly don't. Oh. River Dude tributary to its source. Okay. The source? Why did I come here? Nope. Okay, watering can time. Okay. I'm just gonna be watering plants a lot. Strap in. Okay. Do. And what are the plants? Water, water plants, water plants. Plants need water. There we go. Really? There we go. Okay, we're gonna go this one then. Nope. Okay. That's because I was clicking the wrong one like an idiot. It was over here. Woo! I love being dumb. We're just gonna water these for a hot minute. How's everyone doing? Monday night. Monday night. How does everyone feel about that? Everyone had a nice weekend. Okay. Wham. This one? Foxfield is a simple, welcoming place. I intended to pay a brief visit to an old friend who is a brewer with his own small tavern in the village. In the end, I decided not to plan to be doing back at the shop. Okay, then I don't know what to do with this. Okay, we're just gonna put away the map. Right. Okay. You hit a wall? What do you mean? You walked into a wall or you crashed into a wall with your car? Because neither one surprises me. Sorry. What do you mean? First is the corpse's friend. I do need my book, actually. Metaphoric. Ah! What kind of wall? Corpse's friend. What was the one we got from the corpse? It was this one. So that's gotta be the corpse's friend. The school wall. Well, at least you didn't get run over by the bus. You know what I'm saying? Widow's woe. No. What do you... What's wrong with that? Reminds me of Pine Forest. Wish I would, low-key. Well, my tuition. True. True that. Okay, not that one. Associated with death. pine forest? Potential. What you got there? It's my hat. It's from the museum. Why is everyone acting like this hat's new? This is the hat I'm always wearing. Okay, and then we definitely need Swift Snare. It is usually backwards, but it's the same. It's the same. Like, it's the same color. Not much different. Okay, where's the Swift Snare has the heart-shaped leaves. So you move out the way. Move out the way. I just thought it was just a black hat this whole time. Wow. It's not. It's the burgundy one. Anyways. Angle grabber. Fear bringer. Where did the thing go? There it is. What does it say it could be? Widow's woe. Let's see. Widow. Looking through the window. Widow. Sorry. Induce fear. Partly due to its unpleasant scent, dainty dark flowers grow out from a bed of long, thin leaves. Dark flowers. Long, thin leaves. I can't go more to the right, so I need to... What if I... No, can't. Okay. You're not very long. Thin. Sweet rhubarb. And apparently, sweet, I would say, is not bad smell. The back does have a thing. What is this? Moves fast for a plant. Ooh. I wanna touch it. Dark purple flowers. A bed of long... Thin? Question mark. Fourth to lift a cursed. Last a petal to secure Black Blood's reverse. Right. Yes. Do not drink the sap of this plant. The lips and veins will turn black as the blood succumbs to dangerous menace. Yes, man. A sure and painful way to die. Okay. Last a petal to secure Black Blood's reverse. So the cure. Shut up! I'm in the middle of the last. I'm not in the middle. Hi, sibling. You want to do your command? I forget to do my job. So what's the one that goes against you? Is there another Dendra one? Something of infection. Don't pick berries. That's the widow's woe. End of a rainbow. That moves. Gloom and despair and dark magic. Gently point downward to avoid filling with water. The tomb. Okay. The swift snare. Right, and then that's the woe. Right? We don't have widow's woe. Okay. I wish I could keep a note. Oh. Is it Ren? Long leaves of the Ren are known to turn black in the presence of certain poisons and so can be used to detect them. But what's the one that is the antidote? That makes dyes. Highly addictive. I don't think it's one that I've used yet. Not that one. Butterdale? All manners of skin rashes. The torrent. No, that eats people. That one eats people. That's the worship. That's a fungus. Aching bones. That's the live forever or something like that. It's lesser Mary Dog. Mental. Tell the truth. Penny? Hallucinogenic. Is it this one? No. What's the one that is the cure? I don't remember. I swear we just fucking read it. What about that person who we gave like the paralysis thing to? She came in and she was like, I'm not gonna be here long. I just want this thing that's gonna paralyze someone real quick. Cool, thanks, bye. And then that was it. I didn't want to give it to her, but I had to. What do we have? What do we have? Apparently I'm supposed to give this. Oh, will grow out of the body. So we need Devil's Nightcap. Apparently. Is this what I what I had? Not dissimilar to pine needles, boiling the root. Wait. Was I right? Yeah. Scent will grow out of the body once deceased. It has a light pleasant scent, not dissimilar to pine needles. I was right. Look at me go. Okay. Swift snare. The Widow's Woe, right? That's the one we have. The Widow's Woe, yeah. Yeah, I think. Hopefully. And then, apparently... Do I even have this? Lift curses. Is that what it says? Oh, I was looking for the last one. Flipsy. Okay, lift curses. Long. You. Oof. Out the way. Boop, 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 boop. And then the blood reverser is the one I'm looking for. And we have given it. It's this one. No, with this one. This one. Sorry, this one. Yeah. Slowly resulting in a painful death. It is an intoxicating scent similar to the... Yeah, it's the antidote. Okay. The Elder. Night Rev, I need you for the thing. There we go. Okay. How does it matter? Did I succeed in this? I don't think I did. I already went there. Okay. Whoopsie. Okay. This one. This one. That one. That one. And that one. 3 out of the 5 plants are correct, which means that 2 of them are not. Okay. I'm pretty sure that one's right. This one has heart-shaped leaves. No. It's you. Moves fast for a plant. It's the swift snare. Okay. And then... this one I wasn't sure about for the widow's woe. Okay, and... yeah. I don't think that was right. Dark flowers, though. I think I need to get this. I think I need to figure this one out. Lift a curse. What is this one? Right? Oh, the long boy. Lift curse, yeah. That one. And then this one does the Elderfinium is the antidote. So 1, 2, 3 were right. This one I swapped out. So it's the wheelie worry, the widow's woe. That's the one. Yeah, I don't think I have it. Yep. Dainty dark flowers. Okay. I need to figure out this card then. And maybe this as well. Nope. Okay. Watering time. I'm still confused by the tree and the coin. By a great deal, if I'm honest. So. Because I doubt they're just like collectible. I doubt that. There's gotta be a reason for it. Okay. 8 miles to the east. We've done that multiple times. Where's the thing? There. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we've done that. Yeah. Ow. I might have to Google this one, chat. 8 miles to the east. It's just not... I didn't... I thought it wasn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But it's... Is there a tree on this? No. Hold on. This is confusing. What? The tree is in Gosforth, so go there. E3 and then do what the daily says and go 8 miles east. Okay, I guess we're just gonna fucking go for it. Again, I don't remember where I got the coin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gazing at the still water of the lake, its black waters draw me into a reflective trance. Here and there, flowers that I don't recognize grow along the bank. Ooh. Now we have more flowers. And I believe that we have been given the flower that we needed. That one, that one. That one's this. Very delicate, the petals fall easily. I think that's it. If we can go, yeah, you can see whoosh, whoosh, yeah. Okay, I think we have it now. So we have the corpse, we have the strangler, the fear bringer is the widow's woe, correct? Induce fear, lift a curse, and the antidote. What? 4 out of 5 correct plants, so close, time is pressing, I must get this right. And I'm confused. You have a slow agonizing death and the plant will grow out of the body once deceased. It is a light, pleasant scent, not dissimilar to pine needles. Reminds me of a pine forest. Okay. I can't see. Okay. What's the second one? Then comes the ankle grabber, the binder. You, because you fucking wriggle and go for them. And you have heart-shaped leaves. Heart-shaped leaves. Okay. Third is the fear bringer. You. 4 of these are correct. What? Help me. The internet is not. It literally tells me the flowers and it still isn't working. Am I the problem? I didn't think it was gonna take us this long. That's right, us. It's not a me, it's you. Swift Snare, Widow's Woe, the Long Veracund, and the Elderfinium. I'm pretty confident in the Swift Snare. Because it literally fucking wriggles. Does it have pictures? Oh my god, this is gonna be horrible. What is the actual name and which one's the Latin one? Okay. And what is it? The Swift Snare? God. Okay, Swift Snare. Yeah, that's the right one. Right, let me zoom. Yeah, that's the right one. Okay. And the Death Flower, which one's that? It's literally the Devil's Nightcap, right? Right? Jet? Devil. Where is he? Devil. Devil's Nightcap's right. Okay. And then it's Widow's Woe. Going all the way to the bottom. Scroll. Oh. Widow's Woe is different. Widow's Woe is different. I don't think I have Widow's Woe. So then these are right. I don't have Widow's Woe. I have to get Widow's Woe from this. Okay. I know it says to go to the source, and I've done that twice. Say 3 times, but I fucked it up the one time. Hello? L13. We're gonna give it a fucking go. We already done it. L13? That doesn't make sense. Hold on. How does this make sense? The answer is it doesn't. I didn't read it. I just saw the coordinate. There's... Help me. Help me. Help. Tells you to go to the source of its tributary, which is a river that flows into a larger one. Who the fuck knows that? Chat, who knows that? Not I. Makes no sense. I've never seen this plant before, and here it's growing in abundance. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Beautiful flower. Beautiful flower. You. Fuck you. Oh my god, I could just do that the whole time. Well done. I will take it from here. I stand back and watch as Verona walks around the shrine. Oh no, there's ads. I can't stop them. I stand back and watch as Verona walks around the shrine, muttering soft incantation. It feels like a long time passes before she looks up, but in reality it was perhaps only 10 minutes. Nothing's happening. What do you mean nothing's happening? Have we got the right plants? I think so. Perhaps we just need to be patient. A loud noise behind us makes us all jump. Turning around, I see something that makes my blood run cold. The woman in the jade mask is walking calmly and slowly towards us from the other side of the clearing. Behind her, standing tall and terrifying, is the black silhouette of the servant. Oh, it's a person. It's like, okay. I was so confused. I thought it was a fucking, like, animal creature. Oh. I mean, yes and no. Not too far. Hello. You've got horrible posture. What was that about being patient? I think we're out of time. Do not be afraid. I am here to surrender willingly. The servant cannot be allowed to. Ah! The creature lunges forward and brings a huge arm scything towards her. Her scream pierces the cold air and she drops to her knees, clutching her head, but the blow seems to glance off to one side as it comes hurtling down and the beast's claw ends up embedded in the dirt instead of the woman's back. I can't hold it back much longer. You need this. She throws a small vial. You need this. She throws a small vial of red liquid, which Reuben deftly catches and holds up to the light. Okay. Blood. Quickly, I know what to do. Verona grabs the vial and fumbles to get the stopper out as she turns back to the shrine. The servant has its huge arm free again and is slowly advancing with strange jerking movements. Verona pours the blood into a small cavity in the shrine and everything seems to happen at once. A pillar of bright white light launches out of the shrine towards the servant and hits it in the chest. The huge beast shrieks and staggers backwards, drowning out the screams of the woman in the jade mask, who is clutching her head and writhing in agony on the ground. Whoa. You didn't... Okay. If you wanted to do the giant bright light, you should have done it in the first place, with this one. There's an almighty thunderclap and a blinding flash of light, and suddenly the servant is gone. A patch of charred ground smolders where it stood just moments before. My head is spinning at what just happened. Did it work? Have we defeated the servant? Do I go back to work? Friday. With the dust settled and the servant vanquished, I have been able to reflect on the events of the last few weeks. We were fortunate that Taya was able to stay in control of the beast for as long as she did. Who can say what would have happened if she was unable to prevent it causing the destruction it craved? Undermere has never felt so jubilant, so full of life. All the nervous tension that had built up evaporated in an instant, and the people have plowed their energies into celebration and merriment. They do not know the whole truth, of course, that Taya, the woman in the jade mask, was the one who summoned the servant. I promised Reuben that I would leave it to him to unravel that mess. She is his daughter, after all. Ooh. And as for myself, well, I'm back to the calm of strange horticulture, of course, with Hellbore for company. It's quieter around here, but I am content, and there are always more plants to learn about and discover. Okay, so my theory was wrong. The sleeping Dendruid is done. The servant can go back to being a dark story of dusty shelves. The end. Ending 2, Elderfinium. Okay. Alive, Reuben Ward, the investigator, attempting to reconnect with his daughter. Alive, Verona Green, the occult scholar. She regularly visits you for advice. You have become firm friends. Alive, Bethany Coleman, the sister. In your debt, I can't read. In your debt, your actions helped save the sisterhood. Alive, Face Swift, the psychic. She has not dreamed of the servant since you performed the ritual. In hiding, Ennis Elliford, the cultist, has not been seen since the defeat of the servant. There are rumors he's living in Rydell Cave once again. Wounded, Forrest Vare, the hunter. Both his body and his pride have been damaged, but he lives. In hiding, Taya Ward, the woman in the jade mask, ashamed of her actions that caused so much pain and death, it is unlikely she will ever fully recover from the trauma. Deceased, Isidore Burbage, the barrister, presumed murdered. We did it. We got away with murder. We killed the fucker. You're welcome. That's why the town is in merriment, because we killed him. Wow. What a game. What a time. What a time. What happens now? Do I go back to work? Day 17, epilogue. An epilogue. Homie, I gotta go. Oh, fuck. Uh-oh. I've had my eye on you for some time now, horticulturist. What have I done? You think you can do whatever you want with all these plants of yours and there will be no consequences. I don't know what you mean, Bobby. Well, I'm here to arrest you for the murder of Mr. Isidore Burbage. 1 minute, please. While I look up what these are. I could have you eaten alive by a plant. I really could. I could have him eaten alive by a plant. Or what I believe to be take away his memory. Oh, I could put you to sleep. No, that's the wrong one. Oh, we could be friends. Have him eaten alive by a plant. Be friends. Eaten alive by a plant. Friends. Eaten alive by a plant. Friends. Chat. What do we think? Last time I listened to y'all, we joined a cult. So what do we think? Do we commit another murder? Or do we become friends with a police officer? I don't know. I don't know. Can we look at the bios? Do they change? Hold on. Chat. Any decisions? I have to leave soon, very soon. You know what I think? I think we kill a man. I think we kill a man. I think we have him eaten alive again. I doubt he'll accept it, but I mean, we're gonna do it. It's gotta be this one. Like, come on, this looks like it fucking eats you. Sharp thorns grow from the edges of the upper leaves. Yeah. Like, can we all agree that this is the one that would fucking eat him? Oh, did you hear the bite? Earlier, before I committed the murder, what the fuck? Plants identified 60 out of 77. Have you ever heard of the Monastery of the Black Veil? Brides? I think it would interest you. I learned from a man from Ravenglass. If you're ever in that part of the world, you should ask him about it. He owns the Horseshoe Inn on Main Street. Fun! Chat, we have to go. We're gonna have to leave it there. I don't know how this is gonna work. Okay. Music. Well, chat. I'm late. I have to go. Thanks so much for hanging out. I'm gonna do the shouties for Hoppy. Ooh, I have caps on. And sibling, because no one wants to do their commands. Everyone wanted one, but no one wants to use them. But yeah, again, I'm late. I have to go. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. I'm probably gonna be forced to go play Phasmo with Nightwrap now. I have to go deal with the man-child. Thanks so much for hanging out. Make sure you join the Discord and all of that fun stuff. And make sure you check out the YouTube. I am catching up. I'm considering that I now also have this VOD. I now have 3 VODs that I still have to edit and then upload. And I'm still a little behind on actually publishing those, but I am so close to being caught up. I am so close. So make sure you go check out the YouTube. That's where all of the VODs and clips and stuff are going to end up. Thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. I hope you all have a good one, and I hope to see you all here next time. Bye-bye!